The 5th anniversary celebrations continue in Deal or No Deal, coming up at 4:10 this afternoon. First of all, though, it's Countdown.
Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown.
Hello and thanks for joining us again for today's Countdown. It comes around every year and it's here again because all this week is National Curry Week. Never before has Indian food been so popular. It's estimated we spend £5 million a day on Indian food in this country. And it's no surprise that the biggest Indian restaurant in the world isn't in India. It's in Cleckheaton in West Yorkshire and it can seat 860 people. Mind you, gone are the days of Indian restaurants playing authentic Indian music. These days, much more contemporary feel about it, isn't it? Actually, I've been handed a list of the most played songs in Indian restaurants in this country. At number 10, it's Papadom Preach by Madonna. At number 9, Dance That Queen by ABBA. At number 8, another ABBA song, Take a Chance on Me. At 7, it's the Beatles with It's Been a Hard Day's Night. At number 6, it's My Chapati and I'll Cry If I Want To by Leslie Gore. At number 5, Living Dark by Cliff Richard. At number 4, Love Me Tandoor, Elvis Presley. At number 3, personal favourite of mine, You Can't Curry Love by Diana Ross and the Supremes. At number 2, I'm a Baji Girl by Aqua. And at number 1, it just has to be the Beatles again with Paperback Writer. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Jeff.
You like a curry from time to time?
Yeah, I love curry, but I think I might actually have to stop eating it. It's something in the herbs and spices, it does something really weird to me. It changes my skin different colours. Yeah, apparently I'm a Korma chameleon.
Oh, very good. Anyway, it's time to say aloo to our contestants right now. We'll get this game underway. Is enough of this, isn't it? Niall Young, our returning champion, he's back for his 6th appearance, having arrived here just hoping to win once and take home the teapot. Well, he's done far better than that. He's a county cricket development manager from Lincolnshire, where he lives with his wife Naomi and his daughter Holly and little baby son Micah, or Micah, should I say. Now, when he gets any spare time, which he doesn't get a great deal of, I would imagine, with a young family, he enjoys walking. So where do you enjoy particularly walking at now?
I love walking the Yorkshire Dales, the Peak District as well, but the Yorkshire Dales is a definite favourite.
Now, look, are you a fair weather walker?
No, I'm not. I will walk in whatever weather, but Mrs Young Alas is a fair weather walker, so we have to compromise. OK. Well, it's been a bit of a stroll for you so far, hasn't it? 5 wins already. Niall Young up against a new challenger today in Rochelle Watkins. Rochelle's a teaching assistant from Hackney in London, but she's also training to be an actress. Rochelle's a keen writer of poems and songs and plays. So have you performed any of your own stuff, Rochelle?
Yeah, I have actually. Just last Saturday I performed at Soho Theatre in London, a monologue that I've written, and I'll be performing on Saturday as well. So
great. And how did it go down?
Quite good.
Did
yeah.
it?
I got a clap, so...
Good stuff. Look, Rochelle, one of your biggest claims to fame is doing work experience at number 10 Downing Street.
Yeah.
So did you meet the boss, or the then boss?
I saw him, but I didn't get to meet him, and I got to walk past Jack Straw as well.
Jack Straw?
Yeah.
Oh, OK. And Tony Blair was in charge then, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Right. You had a good time?
Yeah, it was a good time, yeah.
Great, what a great experience. Our challenger today then, Rochelle Watkins, up against our returning champion, Niall Young. Joining us in Dictionary Corner again today with sizzling Susie Dent, it's the founding member of the Kim Woodburn fan club himself, Gino D'Acampo.
Grazie. I love this audience. They're great.
Indian food, Gino, is that great?
I like Indian foods. I don't eat it often enough because for an Italian, Indian food is a little bit too many spices. Indian cuisine, there is, you know, big variety, probably 7, 8, 10 different spices. My palate is just not used to that. But I like it. I like it.
What about you, Susie?
Yeah, I like it too, and I love the fact that we've created our own curries that you would never ever find in India, like tikka masala, you won't find anywhere in India. It's our own national dish, which I like.
OK. Let's press on. Niall's our returning champion. You have first pick of the letters, Niall.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Niall.
Can I have a consonant, please?
You can, thank you. Start with G.
And another one?
T.
And a third, please.
R.
And a vowel?
I.
And a second?
A.
And another one?
E.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And another consonant?
L.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final W.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock. Rochelle, how many?
7.
And Niall?
7.
What's yours, Niall?
Gristle.
And yours, Rochelle?
Legates.
Ligate, yes, with the I. Yep, absolutely fine to tie up a wound or artery. Very good.
Good 7s to start with. Gino,
Very good.
Susie, anything else?
There is an 8 there, regalist, which is not quite the same as a royalist. It's someone who believes that the sovereign should reign supreme in church matters as well as everything else.
A good start from Niall and Rochelle, both on the scoreboard with 7 after our opening round. Rochelle, it's your pick this time.
I'll start with a consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Rochelle. P.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
U.
And another.
I.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And another.
D.
And another.
R.
And a vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final L.
And your 30 seconds starts now. Niall, how many this time?
I'll try a 7.
Okay. And Rochelle?
I'll risk an 8.
Okay. Niall, what's your 7?
Oh, Purley's, highly unlikely. Purley's, P-U-R-L-I-S.
Okay, Pearlie's with a U, yeah. And Rochelle?
Upraised.
You can have an upraised arm and it's spelt as one word, so that's brilliant. Well done. There is the word purlieu, which is the area surrounding a place, but not Purley's, I'm afraid, not there.
Niall on 7, then. Rochelle has 15 at the moment. Anything else in the corner?
I go despair.
Yep, and there is a 9 there, which most women who have had kids will certainly know about, and that's epidurals.
Epidurals hidden away there for 9. Niall on 7, then. Rochelle on 15. And Niall, it's you to pick.
Can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Niall. Z.
And another one.
G.
And a vowel.
O.
And another.
E.
And a third, please.
Another O.
Consonant.
N.
And another one.
S.
And another one.
R.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final T.
And time starts now. Rochelle, how many?
I'll stick with the 6.
And Niall?
6.
What's yours, Niall?
Strong.
And Rochelle?
It's sooner.
Strong and sooner, yeah. Anything more than 6?
No, I go strong, which was good.
Strong. One of our favourites, those penguins with the white patch above their eye, are Gentoos, are there for 7.
Okay.
Gentoos.
Niall on 13, then Rochelle still has the advantage. She has 21. Rochelle, your choice this time.
Okay, I'll start with a consonant again, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Rochelle. B.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
O.
And another.
I.
And a consonant, please.
M.
And another.
T.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant.
K.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
And here's the countdown clock. Niall.
A 6.
And Rochelle?
Just a 5.
What's the 5, Rochelle?
Rumba.
And the 6, Niall?
Barium.
Barium, yes, very good.
Very good.
Good for 6.
Yep, barium there for 6. Anything better on offer?
Tambour, Tambour, which used to be a small drum, but it's also used in embroidery for keeping the fabric taut while you're embroidering. That's F7.
Okay. Tambour for 7, but Niall has closed the gap with his 6 points to just 2 deficit now. Niall on 19 and Rochelle on 21. Time for the first numbers round of the contest then. Niall, it's you to pick them.
Can I have one large number, Rachel, and 5 other ones, please?
You can. 1 from the top and 5 from the bottom lot. Thank you, Niall. And for this round, the numbers are 6, 1, 3, 9, 4, and the large one, 100. And the target to get to 894.
You may not need all of this 30 seconds. Eight, 9, 4. Rochelle?
894.
And Niall?
894.
Okay, Rochelle, tell us how. Won't take long.
100 times 9.
100 times 9 for 900.
And minus a 6.
Minus 6, 894.
I'm assuming it's the same way, yeah. OK, well done. Niall on 29 then, Rochelle on 31. Narrow advantage at the moment. They can just relax for a minute or two. Gino D'Acampo is our guest all this week in Dictionary Corner. And Gino, I've got your new book here, which is...
Thank you.
Gino's Pasta, everything you need to cook the Italian way. A thing that made me wonder is, you know, it's a nice big thick book, loads of pasta recipes. You know, how is that people can get so excited, so enthusiastic about something as simple as pasta?
Because, you know, making pasta is very simple, right? And I often say that pasta is very much like Italian man. Minimum effort, maximum satisfaction. You get that?
Yeah, I understand.
Susan and I, we're bonding with this wording thing, seriously. But, you know, it's something that you seriously, you make with 3 or 4 ingredients and it just come out a beautiful dish. And pasta is very quick to cook. You can satisfy everybody because it's vegetarian, meat lovers. So I think it's for an Italian, is the ultimate quick, fast food. And that's what's happening in this country as well. You know, whenever they think something quick to do, they go straight to a plate of pasta.
Now, you're going to give us a recipe tomorrow, but is there one secret, one tip you can give us to making good pasta?
Whenever you cook it, you must cook it al dente, to the bite. Don't overcook pasta, because when it's al dente, you also digest it easier. And tomorrow I'll tell you how to do that.
Fantastic. Look forward to that. It's Niall 29, Rochelle 31 at the moment. Really good close contest developing here. I've got the first teaser of the day. The words are trust cab, and the clue, the answer is yours to take away. The answer is yours to take away.
Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown. Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown.
The answer is yours to take away. Subtract is the answer to our first teaser of the day. Niall Young's our returning champion. He's on 29 at the moment. But Rochelle Watkins, our challenger, has a narrow advantage. At present, she's on 31. And Rochelle, it's your pick.
Hi, Rachel. I'm going to start with a consonant, please.
Thank you, Rochelle. Start with Y.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
E.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And another.
M.
And another.
T.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant.
J.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final P.
And here's the countdown clock. Niall.
A 7.
And Rochelle?
7.
What's yours, Rochelle?
Majesty.
And yours, Niall?
Yeah, majesty as well.
Lovely word. Majesty for 7.
Great word, yes.
Gino, Susie, anything else?
I'll go Stumpy.
Stumpy.
Yeah?
That's great. That's there for 6 as well. But majesty, I couldn't
Mine,
match that
yeah.
either.
OK. Niall's on 36. Rochelle's on 38. Niall, it's your pick.
Can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Niall. G.
And another one?
T.
And a third.
H.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a second.
I.
And another one.
A.
And a consonant, please.
W.
And another one.
S.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final C.
And time starts now. Rochelle, how many this time?
Just a 6.
And Niall?
A 7.
OK. What's the 6, Rochelle?
Taste.
And the 7, Niall?
Weights.
Very nice.
Yeah, very good.
Excellent, yeah.
Weights for 7, then. Now, can you match that? Can you beat it over in Dictionary Corner?
No. Sorry.
One other 7, H's, as in dropping your H's.
Okay.
So it's A-I-T-C-H-E-S.
Very good. Niall has moved ahead narrowly. He has 43. Rochelle has 38. Rochelle, it's your pick.
Can I start with a consonant, please?
You can. Thank you, Rochelle. R.
And another.
N.
And another.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
Q.
And a consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
O.
And another.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final D.
And time starts now. Niall, what have you got?
A 7.
And Rochelle?
A risky 7.
OK, let's have the risky 7 then.
Denoter.
Okay.
Niall?
Denoted.
Yeah, poor Rochelle, you'll kick yourself. Especially as denoter's not in, I'm afraid. Denoted is, obviously.
Very bad luck, but denoted is fine for Niall. Gino, Susie?
No, I got denoted myself,
OK.
Brilliant. Yeah, and
which I
trodden.
copied, by the way.
Trodden is a 6, but no, so that's another 7 actually, but no better than that.
OK, denoted, trodden, both there for 7, but Niall found denoted. He moves on to 50, just easing a little further ahead. Rochelle's on 38. Niall, it's your choice.
Can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Niall. V.
And another one?
S.
And a third, please.
N.
And a vowel?
O.
And a second?
A.
And another one, please.
Another O.
Can I have a consonant?
R.
And another consonant?
N.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final I.
And here's the countdown clock. Rochelle.
5.
And Niall?
Yeah, 5.
What's yours, Niall?
Rains.
And yours, Rochelle?
Veins.
OK, the veins in our body are V-E-I-A-N-S. Not sure. Vein will certainly be there as an adjective. Only as an adjective, not a noun, so you can't put the S on, I'm afraid, Rochelle.
You're
Sorry.
just having a little run of bad luck at the moment, Rochelle. So rains, 5. I mean, tough collection of letters, weren't they? Anything more than 5?
I got onions.
Ah,
That's brilliant.
yeah, very good. Thereby proving Gino knows his onions.
Yes.
Very good.
And I got orison, or orison, O-R-I-S-O-N, which is an old term for a prayer.
OK. So we've got a couple of 6s around. Niall's moved on to 55, and Rochelle is on 38 at the moment. A little pause for them, because we're off to Dictionary Corner Origins of Words time once again with Susie.
Yeah, well, another word with a surprising origin, at least for me, and that's the word dunce. And I don't know if you know that word, If you call someone a dunce, you're calling them a slightly stupid, dull-witted person, so not a particularly nice term. And it's ironic because it actually owes its very existence to a very gifted scholar, someone called John Duns Scotus, who was a 16th century Franciscan monk. He was born in Scotland. He was incredibly clever and very creative. And his teachings were so popular, particularly on philosophy and theology, that he became a very celebrated figure with lots of followers, and his followers became known as Duns men. But Scotus was known particularly for his insistence on free will and the concept of free will, which wasn't at all popular at the time. It was a time of Thomas Aquinas, if you've heard of him, who thought that this was all wrong and essentially that he was an enemy of learning. And it was this very fierce opposition that led to Duns Scotus and his followers becoming known for being nitpickers, essentially, and also basically someone who had got their facts all wrong. So over time, Duns men were shortened to dunces, and so Duns Scotus followers became known as very stupid people. And of course, in the 17th century, some Inns of Court, legal courts, had dunce tables for less able students, and then there was that traditional cat with the big letter D on it for Victorian children, which was a real sign of humiliation. But all goes back to a very clever man.
No dunces here. Well, perhaps just one, of course. Niall's on 55 and Rochelle on 38. Time for another numbers round. This time, Rochelle, it's you to pick the numbers.
Can I get 1 large and 5 small, please?
You can. Thank you very much, Rochelle. 1 from the top and 5 small ones. And this time, the 5 small are 7, 9, 2, 6, and 10. And the large one, 100 again. And the target this time, 597.
30 seconds to reach it. Looking for 597 then, Niall.
597.
Yeah, Rochelle.
597.
Let's hear your version this time, Niall, please.
100 times 6
100
Is
times
600?
6 is 600.
and 10 minus the 7 gives you
10
the 3.
minus 7 is 3. Slightly more tricky than the last one.
Nice and straightforward, though. Same method, Rochelle.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Niall moves on to 65. Rochelle's still in touch on 48. Here's another teaser for you. The words this time are art types, and the clue, arty types might like to make one of these. Arty types might like to make one of these.
Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown. Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown.
Arty types might like to make one of these. Tapestry, the answer to our second teaser of the day. Now, we've got a really good contest here. We've got Niall Young, our returning champion, looking for a 6th win. He's on 65. Rochelle Watkins, our challenger, on 48. So it could still go either way. Niall, it's your pick.
Could I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
You can, thank you, Niall. Start with H.
And another one?
L.
And a third?
N.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And the second one?
O.
And another.
U.
A consonant, please.
V.
And another consonant.
G.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final C.
And your 30 seconds starts now. Rochelle, how many?
6.
And Niall?
I'll stick with a 6.
OK. What's your 6 then, Niall?
Lounge.
And yours, Rochelle?
Lounge.
OK. Anything better on offer?
No, I go clove.
Yeah. That 5 and enough is
Yeah.
another 6.
OK. So Lounge is good for 6 points for Niall and for Rochelle. Niall moves on to 71. Rochelle on to 54. Rochelle, it's your pick.
Can I get a consonant, please?
You can, thank you, Rochelle. R.
And another.
X.
And vowel.
E.
And another.
I.
And a consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
I.
And a consonant.
S.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final F.
And your 30 seconds starts now. Niall, how many?
7.
And Rochelle?
I'll stick with a 7 then.
OK. What's your 7, Rochelle?
Fix 8s.
And yours, Niall?
Yes, the same, fix 8s.
OK. Fix 8s, excellent for 7 apiece. What have you got over in Dictionary Corner?
Ratifies, to make something valid, ratifies is a possible 8.
Niall has 78, Rochelle has 61. This is the final letters round of the contest. Niall, it's you to pick them.
Could I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
You can, thank you, Niall. M.
And a second?
R.
And another one.
C.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And one more.
U.
And another one.
I.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant.
L.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final A.
And here's the countdown clock. Rochelle.
6.
And Niall?
I'm going to risk a 9 then.
Oh, right, OK. Rochelle, what's the 6?
Muriel.
And the 9?
Miracula.
How are you spelling miracular?
Miracular.
It's miraculous, isn't it? You know, for a second there I was doubting myself, but it's miraculous, not miracular.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no Muriel. Lovely name, Muriel, but not Muriel. So I have to say no to both, I'm afraid. Yeah. Sorry.
So, Niall and Rochelle drawing a blank, but I mean, what could we have had? Oh, PenCam.
Yes, it's only a 7, but it's macular, M-A-C-U-L-A-R, and you'll see just above, relating to the macula of the eye, which is near the centre of the retina.
Macula was there and available, as it is. Niall and Rochelle are drawing a blank. It means that Niall has 78, Rochelle has 61. It's a good advantage, but not quite a winning lead just yet. But an important numbers round coming up now. Rochelle, it's you to pick them.
1 large and 5 small, please.
No gamble.
No gamble.
1 large and 5 small. Thank you, Rochelle. And for this last numbers game, we have 9, 7, 10, 1, 4, and 50. And the target to reach 151.
And 30 seconds to reach it. Just looking for 151 then. Niall?
151.
Rochelle?
151.
OK, let's hear your version, Rochelle.
4 minus 1 is 3.
4 minus 1 is 3.
Times the 50 is 150.
150, yep.
And 10 minus 9 is 1.
Great, 151.
Yep, and add that on, yeah.
Same method, Niall?
Exactly the same.
Yeah, well done, both of you. So Niall has 88, Rochelle on 71. It's time for me to ask you both to put your fingers on the buzzers, please, as we reveal today's Countdown Conundrum. Niall.
Untypical.
Let's take a look. Well spotted, Niall. Red hot on those conundrums. And well played. It's 6th straight win. Niall has finished on 98. Rochelle has finished on a highly respectable 71. Would have won many a contest. But our commiserations, you go away with a goodie bag, Rochelle. Was that visit number 10 inspiring in the sense, would it make you want to go into politics, you think, the spell there?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
No.
Put you off then?
Definitely.
Yeah. And that rotted Tony Blair, fancy not speaking to you?
I know.
Yeah, now congratulations, 6 in a row, absolutely brilliant. We shall see you again tomorrow. Gino, just briefly touching on pasta once again. Does your pasta have to be fresh, or can you buy it from the supermarket?
No, you can buy dry pasta. You know, if you want to make a quick one, fresh pasta is when you make lasagne or when you made filled pasta. But if you want to make a quick plate of pasta and you want the shape to hold, stay with the dry one and buy a good quality pasta.
Okay.
The extra penny will make the difference.
Good quality pasta and a nice jar of ready-made sauce to pour over it, yeah?
No. Make your own sauce.
Gino and Susie, we'll see you again tomorrow. In fact, I think we might see them tonight as well, Rachel, because obviously it has to be a curry this evening, doesn't it? And I think we should go to that restaurant with the 860 places, don't you? I think we'll have to book. We'll see you tomorrow at 3:25. Bye-bye now.
Well, Kirsty's doing style on the cheap with her homemade home tonight at 8 o'clock, looking for an antique fire, I believe. Then at 9, when Mum and Dad go away, the kids will play as our new series of The Family continues. Right, coming up next at 4, we've got Happy Birthday, 5th birthday, Deal or No Deal.
Vitabiotics Wellman sponsors Countdown.